a tale of barefaced long-term paternity fraud, diabolical hypnotism, Ìshijú, and virulent witchcraft. Grace Ogunlesi, who was once Mrs. Grace Shosanya, and her daughter, Mrs. Adebisi Bateye, have always known that she, Adebisi, was the daughter of Mr. Shosanya in Ìshijú. Bini Biko, meaning it is, it isn't, was the not-so-secret nickname given to Bisi Bateye, the mother of Mrs. Yinka Arroyawun and her sister, Professor Mrs. Oyinade Olurin, during their early childhood. The two girls were often at the center of a paternity storm that refused to die quietly. Chief Odutola, in a fiery act of defiance, would throw the girls out of his home, delivering them back to their mother in Ìshijú, openly declaring, "These are not my children." But their mother, Grace, was relentless. Each time she would arm them with charms, diabolical reinforcements, and return them to Chief Odutola's compound in Ìjẹ̀bú Òde, attempting to force their place in a home where they were not welcomed. Eventually, young Mr. Timothy Adeola, drained by the constant and sinister manipulations and the pleading from his mother, Madam Sabina Otubojo Odutola, and his wife, Mrs. Epiphania Adeola Odutola, made a tough decision. He took them in, and they were cared for by his wife, Mrs. Epiphania Adeola Odutola. He later sent them out to live with friends and family. Grace Ogunlesi barefaced paternity fraud, diabolical hypnotism, Ìshijú, and virulent witchcraft, unfortunately, finally paid off. Despite their forced proximity to Chief Odutola's household, the Bini Biko duo never truly belonged. They never bonded with him. They never lived under his full care. They were never his biological children. While constantly going out of their way, parading and claiming to be his favorites, they hated him for their troubled childhood. They hated him for sending their mother away. They hated him for refusing a lie-in state of their mother's corpse at Onibudo House, but later having the lying-in state of another late wife, Mrs. Epiphania Adeola Odutola, a few years later. The resentment never ceased, even though Chief Odutola, as he did for all his children, paid for their education, and even funded Mrs. Bataye's son, Adebisi Bataye's education. Chief Odutola also gave Mrs. Olurin land and built her an eye clinic under the pretense that she wished to be close to him, a promise she never kept. They refused to hold their mother accountable for any of the chaos. They refused to hold their mother accountable for the mysterious deaths of 7 of Mrs. Epiphania Adeola Odutola's children, that is, 7 of Chief Odutola's own, nor for the relentless terror and witchcraft she unleashed on the Odutola household, which led to her banishment in 1936, all of which set the Odutola chaos and problems in motion. To then blame Chief Odutola for their troubled childhood was a deeply misguided judgment, one Chief Odutola never fully understood. And that detachment and hatred, combined with their deranged greed and the fact that their mother was the only wife who bore no sons, legitimate or otherwise, made something terrible possible. Their high resentment, especially toward his biological sons, and plotting Chief Odutola's murder over a long period with no compassion, no guilt, and no hesitation. Yes, that's the makeup and the result of barefaced paternity fraud, diabolical hypnotism, Ìshijú, hatred, and virulent witchcraft.